What's going on, YouTube? How are y'all doing this evening? All right, let's see who we got. Oh, man, shout out to my moderators, Alex and Don, Passport Blueprint. Please hit that like button. We got 42 watching. Please, please, please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Especially with this one, man. This, whoo, boy, I tell you, man. You talk about war on masculinity, bruh. If it's not a war on, if this doesn't tell you there's a war on masculinity, I don't know what will. Um, Follow me on TikTok. I actually posted a couple videos recently. It's funny, man. I'm like, I need to get back to being more consistent on TikTok, but y'all know, man. I'm like, even though YouTube can be sensitive at times, I would argue TikTok is probably even more sensitive. So it's kind of like gotta walk that thin line, man. But yeah, bro. I'm like, also follow me on Instagram. Um, all the same name, Average Man Unplugged, just like the channel. It's the link to the merch if you guys want to support with the merch. Um, and also, that is the new Cash App tag for any guys that want to support and donate that way. Also, check out the travel vlog channel if you haven't already or you're not subscribed, and also the music channel. Just dropped a mixtape a few weeks ago. Probably I'll have another one coming out in like a couple weeks. So I drop one. I drop one. I drop one every month. So definitely check that out. And also any videos you want me to react to or any foreign testimonials, that is my email. And on with the show. King Diablo, what's up, man? Jermaine, I see you, brother. Raymond Ray, what's going on? Money Mitch, Tiger 9511, Rice Patty Reasons, Justin Harrison. Shout out to my members, bro. Pavon Rosalia, what's going on, bro? Sean Morris, what's going on, bro? Earl Senegal. Boy, I'm letting you know right now, you got one hell of a name, my brother. Earl Senegal. Sound like an evil villain. I'm just messing with you, man, because it's my first time seeing you in the chat, man. Appreciate you being here, brother. Josh, what's going on, bro? Nah, Mrs. Don just does that as a precaution because there's been people that have like been like super rude. You know, obviously not joking like I just was clearly, but nah, it's been people been in the chat literally calling other people like stupid and idiot, like just real disrespectful, like the type like if y'all were talking, like if he was talking to y'all like that in person, y'all probably would have thrown hands. Like, nah, like, but yeah, that's what she's referring to. Um, Cynical optimist. I think I've seen you in here before, man. That name sounds familiar, man. Appreciate you, brother. General Washington. Edward Henson. What's going on, bro? Teddy B. He said, he said, oh my God. Um, A little bit, not too much to be honest with you. Because when it comes to my team, because when it comes to my team, man, most of our positions are pretty much locks. So I will say this though, man, Jermaine Burton looked like he gonna be a steal. That seventh rounder, that center from Matt Lee, they probably got their center for the future. He looked like a steal. That fifth rounder, Josh Newton, he a dog. Um, so from what I can tell from preseason, man, it looked like the Bengals hit on a few picks um in this year's draft. Even with the first rounder, even though he got injured. But he should be back. So yeah, man. Other than that, players from last year that got drafted, they look like they got better. They look like they ready to contribute a little bit more. But I'm like, outside of that, I really ain't been watching a whole lot, to be honest with you. Because I had a feeling they was only going to give Joe Burrow that one series, and then pretty much not have him play the rest of the preseason. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. I'm like, I am glad that they shortened the preseason though. William Ball, what's going on, brother? Freezy Jermaine, the Bada 50 watching, please hit that like button. Not Rome Luther, bro. I'm mad as hell. Luther. Mike Hawk. Hawk. Shing Shang in the building. What's going on, bro? My apologies, man. I didn't have you know what I'm saying? I didn't have that on. I didn't have that on. I didn't have that on deck for you, bro. My brother. My bad.
Body crew.
Yeah. Oh, okay. My apologies, you guys. I tell you, man. I tell you, man. For some of you brothers, if you haven't had a chance to travel overseas yet, when I tell you once you expand your options, it is going to be overwhelming, bro. Like real talk, I be texting like a different chick like every day. Like real talk. Especially when I'm away because it's when I'm not, because it's like I'm not about to sit over here and blow you up, but it's man, says man, as much as I'm looking forward to this trip to Chicago in a couple weeks and then Tennessee, I cannot wait to get back to Thailand, y'all. Oh my god. I'm having Thailand withdrawals, man. Amazing Lovecraft. Amazing Lovecraft. You change your name, bro? Like real, I'm mad at why a name Amazing Lovecraft sounds like the name of a rock band or some shit. I'm mad as hell. Like how you come up with that? I'm like, bro, I don't think that was your name. Because I recognize the picture, but I don't think that was always your name. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, bro. But what's good? It's good to see you, bro. Derek, what's going on, bro? MTR hit it first. I don't understand that at all. But what's up, H2O? I don't understand that comment at all. That completely threw. What country I recommend first? It depends on how far you're willing to travel, and it depends on what your taste is and what you're looking for. For real. I will say those are like the three main factors. Um, Now for me, first country that I went to was Colombia. Now, some people would tell you that I shouldn't have did that. However, I actually speak a little bit of Spanish, so that kind of like helped me out a little bit. Um, and it was a bit of a not so long flight. Um, However, if you're willing to fly longer, I would suggest Thailand, Philippines, Vietnam, um, somewhere in Southeast Asia where you'll find people that speak English. But I would say for real, the Philippines is probably the your safest bet for real, because it's so easy to find other people there that speak English because English is their second language, and like where people like people have to know English in order to like have like jobs and shit there, like the problem and beautiful, some of the most beautiful beaches in the world, good food, the cheap cost of living, like everything is very affordable. Like the only thing is like it's just a very very long flight. Same thing with Thailand, but that's why I would suggest for first timers the Philippines for real for real. If you willing to take the long flight, that's probably your easiest bet because you're in a completely different culture, but the people speak English fairly well enough to where you don't feel like out of place. You feel me? You feel me? And and it's safe. And like I said, and everything else that I mentioned. Um, if I was being brutally honest with you. Now, some people will tell you like DR, Mexico, but it's like okay, but they speak Spanish. Now, you're more likely to find people that probably speak English in DR and Mexico compared to Colombia, but you're still gonna run across that. In the Philippines, not so much. Not even in Thailand, but if in the Philippines they speak English way better than Thailand. So, I'm like, but if your pockets is up, shit. Somewhere in Europe, Eastern Europe, like for real, I want to hit Eastern Europe up next year. It's a lot of countries, bro. It's a lot of places I want to see. But yeah, that's a really good question, man, because people ask me that all the time. Matter of fact, I might use that as a topic of discussion on the travel vlog channel. As a matter of fact, man, you just gave me a really good idea, man. Thank you for that. Yeah, I will say this, man. Like, but because I've been in the gym more consistently, and I've been recently taking like supplements and stuff, man. I gotta admit though, bro, I be in the gym charged, bro. And I be seeing bad shit in the gym, bro. I be ready to bite my damn lip off, bro. Like, hmm, like damn, damn it, testosterone, bro. It's cool. Like, I'm gonna let all this testosterone go when I'm back in Thailand here in about, what about 5 weeks? Yeah, chill. Fuck you mean, boy? Yeah, Jamal, Mr. Friday Night Fowler in the building. Yeah, he's going to Vegas in December. I actually reached out to him and spoke to him the other day. So as of right now, yeah. Um, as of right, like I haven't like booked it or anything yet. I was thinking about doing that just to get it out the way because everything, all my other travel plans from what I got coming up in the next month and Thailand, I got all that squared away and taken care of in the last few days. So it's like all I really got to do is just continue to just focus on content, continuing to try to get back in that one type shape that I want to be in. Not that I'm in bad shape, but it's like I mean, what can I say, man? You know, I'm used to looking a certain type of way after a while, but and just yeah, just continue that, and then I'll probably I'll probably end up going. Yeah, I think more than likely I'm gonna go to Vegas because I've never been to Vegas before. So, and Mrs. Don, one of my moderators, she stays in Vegas as well, bro. So it's like for real, I'm like, cause I'm like, I didn't realize there was so many of y'all that watched me that was in Vegas, man. Cause I'm like, if that's the case, we can all link. Cause damn, man, that's why I'm salty, man. Because I was trying to get Passport Blueprint to go too, but yeah, yeah, Thailand is the new haven, man. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I think I'm starting to see why certain trolls are like low key gatekeeping about Thailand. Problem is they gatekeeping against the wrong men, but yeah, Passport Blueprint, he know who I'm talking about. Uh, yeah, I'm familiar with MTR. It's just that when they said MTR hit it first, I didn't understand what they was referring to. No, like MTR is instrumental in my channel even being where it's at. Cause I was gonna, I'm like, cause some of y'all probably don't know this story, but when I started my channel, I was actually about to give up on my channel until I noticed that MTR had put up a post showing that he had the same amount of subscribers after 2 years that it took me 1 year to have. And you think about how many subscribers he has now. That's what made me not give up. So yeah. So MTR is very instrumental in my growth and just not giving up on the channel, to be honest with you. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's been your name, all right. Oh, I was thinking about doing a video on that too, because apparently women are in their feelings about that. Women are literally in their feelings about seeing Melanie Monaco give Gilbert Arenas a ring when he already proposed to her. Ladies, y'all gotta chill out. Y'all really gotta chill out. y'all, y'all over here crashing out and looking real stupid. How you gonna get? How you gonna crash out over her giving him a wedding ring when he already proposed to her and gave her a ring, bro? Like, bruh. Like, I don't get it, bruh. What is wrong with women, man? Yo, these women are cool, cool. Oh, you said MTR. Okay, when it came to male, got you, got you, got you, got you. Okay, I see what y'all saying. Yeah, because to be honest with you, man, I would be shocked if he didn't hit that, man. Like MTR, you better hit. But see, knowing MTR, he'll be the kind of guy that won't even tell you. Let me see some. Yes. English is the second language. I definitely covered that. Um, Armenia. Oh God. See, don't get me started, man. Don't get me started, Chris. Like that part of the world, you start hitting like that little Middle Eastern, like them little. Mm, I'm gonna start calling those women. Nah, I ain't gonna say that because that's gonna sound mean. But my God, bro. Like, let me tell you something, bro. Like when it comes to beauty, Middle Eastern and Indian women are so slept on. Oh my God. Like they look so different. I'd be like, oh, you looking like what the like oh supplements. I don't know, it just depends, man. For me right now, because I am getting a little older and I'm trying to do my best to keep my strength up. I'm like actually have been getting stronger in the gym. That shit been dope. Um, feel like I'm back to my old self as far as my strength goes. Um, I've been taking this stuff like it's called testosterone, like a testosterone booster, nitric oxide. Um, and because I'm getting older, I'm like I actually started taking calcium pills, and I've been taking um apple cider vinegar pills to just help with better digestion and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to get rid of this belly fat, so I'm trying to be a little bit more conscious of my gut health too. So, bro, facts, truth. Let me tell you something, bro. I tell you, I went, hey, I went from a buck 20 to a buck 50, bro. That shit changed my life. And the funny thing about it is that when people see me, they be thinking I'm like 160, 170. So when I tell them, nah, I'm usually walking around about a buck 45, buck 50, they be like, damn, for real? Like right now I'm a buck 55, but I typically like to be around 145, 150 because that's like that's where I'm like lean, but I don't look too lean that I got like smaller type shit. Cause I'm already not a big person. So I really don't be trying to lose size, but at the same time, it's like the easiest way to tell when I'm putting on weight is through my midsection because I've always been skinny fat. So that's where I hold fat at is in my stomach. So yeah, man. So that's me right now trying to burn this belly fat off, man. Which reminds me, Passport Blueprint. I did check your message, man, and I think that'll be a good idea as far as the fitness thing. We'll talk about that more behind closed doors before we tell everybody else about it. Hey, you want to know what's funny about that, Freezy Jermaine? The Bonnet Crew soundbite is literally just me saying Bonnet Crew. That's just something I came up with on my own, and I just recorded myself saying it. and I just say it, and I just say it, and I just say it in that certain way because it sounded funny to me. I'm keeping, but oh man, I tell you, bro. That's why I be. That's what's so funny, man. Because people be thinking I'm so serious all the time until they like see me like on some goofy shit, and they be like, "Oh yeah, Rome silly man. Like he just chill for real. But he goofy as hell. Like I'm goofy as hell for real." That's why I'm like, bruh. That's why I'm like people. I'm like, bruh. Ask anybody that watch my channel, bruh, that met me in person, man. You see, bro. Let me get caught up, bro, because I see we got 79 watching. Please hit that like button, you guys. Oh, I'm mad as hell. Oh, oh, shit. Ah, man said parachute hats, bro. I'm crying, bro. Oh my god. Ooh, my apologies, you guys, but that was funny as hell, man. Hey, bro, and Rice Patty Reed. Hey, bro, I'm weak, bro. Oh God, man, that man said parachute hats, bro. I'm crying. Mrs. Don, man, quit talking about food in the chat, man. I'm trying to fast today. I'm already hungry. Actually, really, I'm not, bro. I'm actually trying to fast till my first meal after my workout Monday. I'm like, I do my workouts fasted now too. I'm like that. That's how much I'm trying to get rid of this belly fat, bro. I'm trying to get rid of it. I'm trying to be lean, bro. Oh man. All right, you guys. Let me quit. Y'all silly, bro. Oh my goodness. All right. First of all, man, shout out to Legion of Men. Jesus Christ, he almost got 500,000 subs. I wonder if they got him on that list. She said, "Nah, he started the food chat." I'm like, man, she over here talking about barbecue. Yeah, barbecue chicken and waffles. Oh, swear y'all gonna make me break my fast, man. Damn, bro. Cause let me tell y'all something, bro. I wanted some Chick-fil-A breakfast so bad. A bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. Oh, yeah, y'all know when Homer Simpson be over there drooling like donuts. Oh, yeah, type shit right now, man. For real, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh nah, man. I'm like, I'm going to bed after I eat. If I eat that, man. I'm like, and with my fitness goals right now, bro, I can't eat that. See, look, see, this is what I hate y'all, man. I hate y'all, bro. Look, man. And he just start drop. Look, Sheen Shag, and he just over here dropping shit. Cornbread, fatback ribs, collard greens, chicken fried steak, steak tips, sweet potato fries. Boy, if you don't shut your ass, I just tell you like I'm over here fasting. Y'all hurt you. Yeah, he just hurt my feelings, bro. Nah, man, we about to start. Nah, we about to start, bro. Amazing Lovecraft, shut up. Oh man, bro. If you've never had a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit from Chick-fil-A, you missing out in life, bro. That's all I'm saying. Oh, I might have maybe next weekend. I'm just gonna just have me another cheat day, like because by then it would have been a couple weeks. Give me a couple of them. Shit. Matter of fact, give me a bacon, egg, and cheese, and a sausage, egg, and cheese. The fuck you mean, bro? Oh my goodness, I crush them shit, boy. Hey, you know what? Amazing Lovecraft. When I go back to Medellin, I'm gonna make sure I stop at Sweet Georgia Cafe and get they oxtails, bro. Cause I heard they oxtails fire, bro. Oh yeah, you ain't got nothing to wash down a Popeye biscuit with. It's a wrap, bro. Oh my goodness, man. Says the chicken cheesesteak. He said I'm getting high blood pressure in the chat room. I'm weak as for real, bro. I'm telling you, bro. These people, I'm like, bro. I'm like, y'all, bro. Bro, y'all gonna make me run straight to Mickey D's after this. Like, bro, let me get a double quarter pounder with a large fry and a large Coke. Looking ass, like, man, chill out, y'all. Cause I was supposed to fast last weekend, bro, and I failed. I ain't about to do that shit. I'm like, I can't do that shit again, bro. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Oh nah, see if y'all posted pics in the chat, then I would just end the live stream, bro. That's too much torture for me. Say that man turned into a hamburger burglar, man. I might as well be the hamburglar, bro, because that's like my go-to, bro. If I'm having a cheat day, oh yeah, a good burger and fries, bro. Always, bro. You can't lose, bro. Ooh, Jollibee. Oh my god, hey, bro. Next time I go to the Philippines, I'm definitely having some Jollibee, bro. The chicken with the rice and the gravy, and they got some damn good chicken, bro. Oh my god, I see why Jollibee is popular, bro. Yeah, Jollibee is really good, man. Shout out to the Philippines. All right, man, and shout out to Legion of Men as well, bro. Terrorism charges for misogyny. The criminalization of men is happening, man. Let's go ahead and get into this, y'all.
Welcome back, Tribe. Have an insane one here that they're trying to make misogyny terrorism charge.
Hold on. They got Jollibees in Vegas, Detroit. Hold on. So we have Jollibees in the United States? Yo, I'm getting some Jollibees when I go to Vegas, bruh. Quit playing, bruh. I did not I did not know Jollibees was in United States. I thought that was strictly Philippines, y'all. I did not know that. Okay. Hell yeah. That's what's up. Damn, hey, Amazing Lovecraft, you went back, bro. If it's one thing that pisses me off about Cincinnati, bro, is that they got rid of all the Hardys and Carl Jr.'s. I don't think we have a Hardys or Carl Jr.'s in Cincinnati anymore, and that shit pisses me off. Man, Hardys and Carl Jr. was so slept on, bro. Some of the best burgers, bro. Real talk. Ooh, really? Like they got some baddies. You know what I mean? Some Filipino baddies. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Oh, now Arby's. I actually had Arby's. I actually had Arby's when I was just in Cleveland for SummerSlam. Oh nah, I was saying because I'm supposed to go to Vegas to link up with Jamal in December anyway. That's why I was saying I would go to Jollibee when I go to Vegas because I was planning on going to Vegas later this year anyway when I come back from Thailand. So Arby's is gross. Nah, get you either the Arby melt or the bacon chicken Swiss. Get one of those two, or if you know Arby's that serve breakfast, get the bacon, egg, and cheese croissant sandwich or the sausage, egg, and cheese croissant sandwich. Money. Oh, and they mozzarella sticks, fire. He said, "Can we please stop talking about?" I'm like, "Yeah," because see, I keep saying they got me talking about food again. My bad, Michael, man. Let's get into it, you guys.
Charges now. Watch this.
Yvette Cooper, who is the Home Secretary, she is saying that extreme misogyny will be treated as terrorism for the first time under government plans to combat the radicalisation of young men online. She's ordered a review of Britain's counter-terrorism strategy to urgently address gaps in the government's stance and to look at tackling violence against women and girls in the same way as Islamist and far-right extremism, amid fears that current Home Office guidance is too narrow.
I'm sorry, man. I had to stop, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I gotta be honest with you guys. Maybe it was just a bad experience, but Sean Morris, I had Whataburger in Texas years ago. That shit was trash. Trash. One of the worst burgers I've ever had in my life, bro. I was like, oh my God, I'm never having it again. That shit was like, I never thought you could fuck up a burger, bro. I thought that was impossible. That shit was disgusting. I was like, what the fuck? I told my homie, I was like, bro, I don't even want to eat this, bro. Mm-mm. Mm. Really? Everybody out like in and out that shit. Oh, nah, Five Guys is the shit, bro. It's just too expensive. Matter of fact, man, I might fuck around and have that. I might fuck around and have that before I leave. Let's get back into it.
Let's ask the opinion of Aisha Ali Khan. She's a human rights and women's rights campaigner. Aisha, thank you for joining me this afternoon. What do you make of this proposal from Yvette Cooper, the Home Secretary?
Right. So we've been talking about something like this for the last, 4 or 5 years now.
That's crazy. Calls for extreme misogyny to be treated as terrorism. This is the country that's currently falling apart, the UK, where they're having knife fights, machete fights out in public. It's two-tier policing, mass migration, social upheaval, and instability. The locals are being treated like crap. The migrants that are there throwing their passports and identification over the boats as they're crossing it to Europe get preferential treatment. They are housed, they are fed, they are taken care of. Meanwhile, the locals working their minimum wage jobs can't get any of that. There's no government subsidies for them under the guise of migration. This virtue signaling that Europe is responsible for taking in the world's destitute. This is crazy to watch. If anybody's paying attention, you have to go on X to see any of this stuff. Just see the riots. Just see all the clashes with police. See people getting arrested for posting memes. In the UK, you can get arrested right now for posting memes. The UK has even said, the police commissioner said that they'll go after Americans if they post memes about what the hell is going on in the UK. How insane is it for spreading misinformation or inciting hate? Extreme misogyny. Who defines what extreme means? Here we go again. People in the UK, you have no rights. You're not allowed to open your mouth. Simply criticizing what's going on with the porous borders, people not being vet and checked properly, just gangs of people being let in the countries. And these aren't families. These are young military-aged males. A vast majority of them coming over are of fighting age. All men. There are.
Damn, it sounds a lot like what's going on in the U.S., don't it? With a lot of the people in these major cities like Chicago and New York complaining about all these immigrants and migrants coming in. Sounds like what he's talking about and complaining about in the UK. Sounds like the very same thing that's going on here in the US. How ironic is that? That can't be a coincidence, man. Ain't no way in hell you gonna tell me that's a coincidence. The international passport, bro. Yeah. That's.
There are no kids. There are no women. Hardly any. That was true when the Syrian destabilization happened. Families were actually coming over. That was true. But now this latest batch of migrants are not families. They're just people taking advantage of the welfare programs in the EU.
And every time this kind of idea comes to the table and we discuss it, we get comments like the comment you just read out saying, violence against women and that kind of domestic abuse should not fall under the category of terrorism. And I think what we've definitely seen has been a massive increase in young people being radicalized online, especially young men. And these men have been, they're unhappy, they can't get a relationship, and they fall under the category of incels, which stands for involuntary celibate. Basically,
so these are young men who can't get a relationship. They are incels, involuntary celibates, as you say, and they hate women as a result of this, and they fall into.
You see how the destabilization of a nation through mass migration and parallel societies, now they're coming after men. Do you see how they make a rule to combat something else and broadly apply it to everybody else? Extreme misogyny, by whose standards and what will be the charges? If they're terrorism charges, you're going away for a long time. Why? Because you posted something sexist on Twitter. Holy crap.
Well, whether they fall into or go there voluntarily, we can talk about in a second. But they certainly, very, very misogynistic and sometimes violently misogynistic.
That's
I wonder what
that's what it leads to. I mean, these are men who would love to have a relationship with women, and for some reason they can't, and then they end up blaming not just women, but not just a particular woman, but all women, and the rise of feminism and so on. So they feel very hardened by, very angry, very upset, and those feelings are turning into basically towards violence, to punish these women, to punish all women, and that's some.
How many percentage of these toads actually do anything? It's mostly men letting off steam online.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what the fuck are y'all? Where the fuck do they get this from? Bro, y'all literally are just out here making shit up. Ain't no way in hell you gonna sit over here like there's just y'all making it sound like it's just women over here dropping like flies because a bunch of guys that are running around can't get women or can't get sex, just hate women, and they're just offing women left and right because they can't get women. Like, come on, man. Really? And if that really was happening, I guarantee you it ain't a whole lot of men really doing that or carrying out and doing anything. It's the same thing with women claiming SA so damn much. When in reality, most men ain't doing that shit either. Yeah, you can sit your ass right over there with that bear too. Goofy, man. Yeah, you know what, Amazing Lovecraft, you might be right about that, considering the percentage of DV is a lot higher amongst lesbian couples than it is heterosexual. Mm-mm. Oh man, that's good to see, bro. That's what's up. Well, yeah, shit. I've even reconnected with a few old friends, man, due to YouTube. So that's what's up. Let's get back into it, man. You know, great minds think alike.
Please fix the economy. Why don't we talk about why it's so goddamn hard to get a job? Why it's so hard to raise a family on one income? Why your woman has to work in order for ends to be met? Why dual income household is the standard today, and that's what it takes just to survive. Forget the kids. Why can't we afford housing? Why are groceries so expensive? Why does it cost so much for electricity? Why don't they have wages that keep up with inflation and cost of living? What is happening to the economic model we're living under, where it's failing young people tremendously? They cannot even afford to go on dates. It's too expensive at restaurants. They're hardly feeding themselves. They're living with roommates. Do you think if we solve the economic woes of young men, maybe all this other shit would disappear? This is what they won't tell you. But you know what they will do is throw you in jail for voicing your concerns, for being a little angry online, for making a sexist joke on X. Oh, God forbid you commented under somebody's post on Instagram, a funny meme, and you said something sexist, straight to jail. Terrorist. Holy shit. UK, I'm sorry. You're a shithole. I would never move to the UK with shit like this being even spoken about on mainstream media. This blows my mind. Romania is 1,000 times better. The UK is not even an ounce of what it used to be. Holy fuck. Avoid the West and Western Europe like the plague. Jesus.
Something that Yvette Cooper and obviously previously we've spoken to the sort of people around this legislation as well, how to tackle this. So it's been formally, well, we hope that it's going to be formally recognised in the next couple of months, and steps are going to be taken to basically enshrine this in law.
Can I just ask you what you think radicalization means, because I think we know what it means, but in this context I just want you to explain what your view of being radicalized is, how it actually works, and what the kind of thoughts would be of someone who is radicalized in comparison to someone who is just sexist or misogynist, just someone on the street, someone in the workplace who says and does silly, stupid things that they shouldn't do, and are unacceptable in society, but it's not terrorism per se.
So if we look at
before we get into that, yeah, I got a super chat and a cash app. Coach Carl with $1.99 super chat says she doesn't even know what misogyny means. Right? You can tell. And then also, man, Sherwin Kerr with the $10 cash app, man. Thank you so much for that, sir, man. Greatly appreciate it, man.
the definition of radicalization under the current terror laws, the idea is that somebody is open to committing a violent act, and their mindset has been slowly but surely changed from, like you said, making harmless comments or sort of posting harmless memes and so on, to actually wanting to take physical action in terms of causing terror or causing harm to somebody. And I think that the reason why these are it's becoming more and more of an issue is because we've got people like Andrew Tate and other influencers that are using the sort of feelings of anger and rejection and frustration amongst these young men, and they're basically capitalizing on these. They're monetizing misogyny. They're monetizing these feelings of anger.
Let me ask you something. There's a woman by the name of Drew Flalo that has like 10 million followers, and all she does is bash men. You know that's how she makes her living, amongst many other women as well. Explain to me why in the fuck y'all never had this same energy for them. It wasn't until recently when men started speaking up. Now all of a sudden y'all are like, oh, And you want to know what? I think I've just realized why. Is because when you can't control the men, you can't control society. Yeah. Because when the men are no longer sheep, you're gonna have problems. And you're starting to see it, especially when it comes to dating. Less and less sheep, less men for women to be able to manipulate. Because that's the real reason why a lot of women are complaining about men. It's not so much that men aren't enough for this or enough for that. Men aren't falling for the bullshit. Men aren't being manipulated as easy. Men are actually making women earn what they want, earn what they claim they deserve, instead of just handing it to them on a silver platter. And that's what they don't realize. I'm like, you want to sit over here and talk about they're monetizing this. They're monetizing this. I'm like, okay, what about all the man bashing content that women and men are benefiting from it? And the funny part about it, I literally just did a video on this. The men the men that pander to y'all, half of those guys are the kind of men that y'all complain about. The abusive men, the men that got multiple kids by multiple women, cheat on their wives, and leave them for the side chick. DV charges. I just all those charges that I just named and incidents that I just named off, that fits about 4 or 5 different man bashing content creators that are men. Where the fuck is this energy for them? Y'all think men don't see through this one-sided bullshit that y'all are trying to pull, and y'all wonder why they walking away? Because let me tell you something. It's guys from the UK that are going to these other countries just like guys from the US. I know this for a fact because when I'm out and traveling, I meet them. I've met people from all over the world, bro. And they sharing the same complaints. People from different parts of the world sharing the same complaints, but y'all want to shit over here and just, oh, okay, it's just they're just a problem. Yeah, Australia bad too. Australia under the same programming and brainwashing as UK and US. Western Europe, yep.
And just kind of taking advantage, in my opinion, of young men who are clearly unhappy, they're upset, turning these young men who would have just been able to speak out to their friends and so on. At some point now, they've got this massive subculture online. They can log on.
It's telling men to get up off your ass, go brush your teeth, go clean yourself, go work out, go read books, start grinding. Your emotions, learn to control them. Channel anger, channel rage, channel that depression, channel that anxiety, that doubt into something positive. Go to the gym, get a better body, start a business, bust your ass, grind every day, no matter if you don't feel like it, because no one's coming to save you. This is extreme misogyny. Stop being a fucking loser, jacking off, watching porn all day. Stop being a fucking loser playing video games for 8 hours a day. Get up off your ass and make something of yourself. This is extreme misogyny. Telling you to chase your goals, to be ambitious, to forget about women for a minute. Make yourself into a man first. Then you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. Women will then magnetize to you. Telling men basics like this is now extreme misogyny. We're monetizing on angry men. Wow. How mind-blowing that we live in such a weak fucking society, that the UK is full of such degenerates that simply telling men to be the best that they could possibly be, to live up to their potential, to test their bodies and see what they're capable of, to expand their minds and learn new concepts, is extreme misogyny. But if we were telling you to cut your dick off, if we were telling you to start painting your nails, to be more effeminate, to wear dresses and shit, and to like being a little feminine crybaby, and all the things they're trying to turn men into, this message would be getting pushed to the top. That's being progressive. That's having an open mind. You're so tolerant and accepting. But the opposite message is no, it's hate. The opposite message is extreme misogyny, showing you your value, why you shouldn't simp, why you're not just a walking wallet, what you can do to be more attractive in the eyes of women. That's extreme misogyny. Say that men and women are different. That's extreme misogyny. It will be one day. They're going to categorize it. You can't say men and women are different. We're all the same. Like we're fucking robots. This shit is wild. Wow.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and now y'all see why Bo Riffic is in Romania, and he ain't coming back to the U.S. I can tell you that right now. I've never even spoken to the brother, and I can tell you that. That's wild, man. That's wild when you really think about that, man. Because he's 100% right, because I wasn't even going to go to the rainbow community, because that is strange how y'all can sit over here and like support that to the fullest. But anything that involves a man just being masculine, And it's funny. And it's funny because what's one of the biggest points y'all hear women say? Men aren't men anymore. And I say this all the time. I'm like, that's because y'all don't want men to be men anymore. Y'all only want men to be men when it's convenient and beneficial for you. Otherwise, y'all want him to think and talk and move like y'all. You know what I mean? I'm like, y'all want y'all man to be y'all girlfriend when it's convenient to be your girl, when you need a girlfriend, and then you want him to be the boyfriend when it's time for him to be the boyfriend. And that's why men aren't men anymore, because y'all won't let them be full grown ass men. Y'all want them to be half man and half you. I'm like, that shit ain't gonna work. And that's how you end up getting these feminized ass men. Stop, like Michael Jordan say, stop it. Get some help. Like, for real, bruh. But that's what's going on. I mean, think about it. Women want a man to lead them, but can't tell them what to do. They want to. I'm like, they want a man that pays all the bills in the house, but don't lead the household. Those are the perfect examples of what I mean when I say they want a man when it's beneficial for them, but they want that man to be like a woman when it's beneficial to them too. They want a man that pays all the bills, but is submissive to them. Come on, bruh. That's exactly, yeah. That's a very good example. They want men like Destiny, who can afford to pay all the bills, but let them do whatever the fuck they want to do, no matter how much of an idiot they make him look like. And you see what his chick made him look like. He had a red pill arc going for a while, didn't he? I'm like, now all of a sudden you ain't hearing about him anymore. It's like he vanished off of the face of the earth. Exactly, Lance. Rules for thee, but not for me. Yep, they want to add him 22. Yep, that's exactly what they want. Essentially, they want a simp. They want a sugar daddy. And then they'll turn around and let the dudes and let a dude smash that can't provide any of those things financially, just because he fits a certain aesthetic.
Enjoy the ride, boys. You guys in the UK, you're leading the pack. Wow.
And talk to these other men, other people that they may never have met in real life, and they may never meet, and they can actually share horrible fantasies, and it's actually normalizing those types of attitudes towards women. And then obviously at some point a young person, for them it might not be enough, so they want to take something, steps in real life, and they want to actually live out some of these horrible fantasies. And some of the messages I've read, and by the way, Peter, sorry, I should have also added, I'm actually a classroom teacher as well.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Young disadvantaged and disenfranchised young men for the last 4 years, and I've actually had conversations face to face with these young people, and it's not just young boys feeling unhappy about sort of, say, the economy, for example, the fact that there's no jobs, there's no sort of possibilities for them when they leave school, the chances of them getting good GCSEs are very low as well. So these are all issues that combine together.
So you're actually, let me just get into that a little bit, Aisha, because of course the extreme end of this is the terrorism and what you're saying should be the law. But actually you're at the sort of the original bit of it, the start. I said, well, hopefully not the start, but hopefully you're curbing it. But there are many young men you're dealing with on a daily basis who are perhaps at risk of this, or at risk of these sorts of being not necessarily radicalized, but certainly influenced by these kinds of videos.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you think about it, these young men are being young boys. Sorry, let's just start with. They're being exposed to all types of very casual misogyny. They're playing games and characters that are female that are being run over. They're being beaten up. They're being stamped upon, and then they see
GTA 5 is going to be illegal soon because if you run over a female in a game or a bot, if you run over a bot, dude, walking on the sidewalk, oh my God, extreme misogyny. Look, this is what he wants to do in real life. All the boys that have played Call of Duty the past couple years, goddamn, we just got the future soldiers of America right there because they're playing Call of Duty and they want to shoot guns. Oh my God, they're going to be mass killers. What the fuck? This is crazy. These people are so disconnected from the real world. Blows me away. I didn't think we would get here this fast.
You mean to tell me y'all are basing that off of preteens and teenagers playing GTA 5? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that shit is annoying, bro. Unbelievable, man. Oh yeah, Frank Tate, man. Hey Frank, when you get a chance, email me your number, man, cause I lost my phone in Cambodia, so I'm like I need your new number. I wanted to reach out to you, cause I'm going to Chicago in a couple weeks. Oh man, I'm
seriously
in their home lives, to see it with amongst their friends,
holy
to see
crap
in potential relationships that are playing out in front of them, and there's nobody to challenge these types of ideas, and that's something that I feel really strongly about as a teacher. As soon as there's some kind of comment that's being made, oh, we don't want to pick up our plates because it's not our job, it's a girl's job. These are the types of comments that it starts from.
Right.
And you know, I speak to young girls, I teach.
Who is saying shit like that? Bruh.
Girls as well, and the kind of comments that they have to put up with, comments about their bodies, comments about their looks, comments about whether somebody would want to sleep with them. And these are teenage girls, they're like 12, 13, 14, and they don't have the tools or the skills to basically stand up for themselves. They are effectively bullied by these young boys who are...
Women bully women worse than any other man could ever. The women are making those passing comments to other women. The girls are bullying the girls. The girls are mean to other girls.
Right.
The girls are seeing what social media is telling them how they should look like, the surgeries they need to get, the boob jobs, the Brazilian butt lifts, the nose jobs, all the makeup, all that shit. These little girls are seeing other women and trying to emulate them. And if they fall short, they're made to feel insecure and they pick on each other. So fucking mean. Anybody knows, they'll tell you teenage girls are the worst.
Yeah, and any woman that aligns with men's way of thinking, those women are considered to have internalized misogyny, or you must hate women, or you're a pick me. So I find it interesting that this is considered extreme misogyny. However, when women align with our way of thinking, where's the outrage? You know what I mean? Like I'm like you don't got that same energy. I'm like I just don't know, bro. It's just this shit is stupid, man. We literally had a hashtag unalive all men movement just not too long ago. And it didn't get this same kind of response or reaction. What the fuck? If that ain't propaganda, bro, I don't know what is, man. Ain't no way in hell you gonna tell me that makes sense. Hashtag unalive all men. Didn't near, you feel me? But we over here doing this though. Because of space was built for men to be able to speak and express themselves and hold each other accountable for being men. Y'all weird, bro. Right, Shane. Where was this same energy for the women that said you should unalive male babies? Where was this energy at? The fuck are we talking about, bro? Goofy. I'm like, you see how hypocritical that looks? Rice Patty Reason with the $20 super chat says, never fall in love, gents. Love is an aesthetic that allows them to take your manhood while you sleep. Rational thought will save you. Salute Rome for the Thailand beer fund. Man, appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I actually prefer the cocktails, Long Island iced tea, Mai Tai, or a mojito. But yeah, I mean, appreciate it, man. Much love, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, and yeah, I remember Synthetic G. Let's get back into it.
They're worse to each other than a boy ever would. Boys are still fucking nervous to talk to a girl at that age. Damn, this shit is crazy, dude. They're pinning everything on men and boys. Always. It's always your fault.
Also similar in ages as well.
Wow.
And I think then that snowballs. And obviously going back to my previous point, when you log online and you have other people that are writing similar things and sharing similar views, it's normalized, it's internalized, and it's really difficult to then, as a young adult, after having all these kinds of views.
Yes. Is it all coming? I mean, you're seeing young people, is it all, and you know about the very radical side of it as well. Is it all coming from men? It's all coming from young men, or are there some young women or older women who are doing this as well? Or, I mean, what sort of proportion would you say?
I think what I've seen is that obviously these are young men that are basically expressing themselves, but they're helped by other young women and other women as well. So if they have a very patriarchal, very traditional or conservative.
There it is. I was thinking, is it traditional women? Are traditional women going to be next that are espousing conservative ideals, like being a stay-at-home mother, like having big families, a lot of babies, like serving your husband? I knew these women are supporting misogynist young men. I fucking knew that they would go there.
Yeah, and it just goes, and see this right here. This is the whole in the argument for them. This, and you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know if y'all really been paying attention, but I think he did a good job of setting her up. I think he was challenging her views. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to that. He's been doing a decent job going through this. I think he was so upset. I think Bo was so upset at what he was watching. I don't even think he was really paying attention into how he was setting her up with these questions. Because think about this, man. How are you going to sit over here and try to say these men are misogynist, yada, 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 but then in the same breath want to sit over here and say women are helping these men, and these women typically are the conservative, traditional, this those same values that the men that you claiming are misogynist. So having conservative and traditional values makes them misogynist. See how ridiculous that sounds? Now you just made your argument invalid. You just made your whole argument against men being misogynist and all this bullshit invalid. And y'all really gotta chill, man. Because like somebody said earlier, bro, y'all really don't know what the fuck that word means. That word means hatred of women. Stop it, bro. Lance with the $10 super chat says this boils down to good versus evil, man. Thank you for that super chat, brother. Ridiculous, man. Good to see Friday Night Fowler in the building. I see you, bro. I'm like, we were just talking about you earlier too, bro. It was because you know Mrs. Don, she lives in Vegas, and it was somebody else I think that lives in Vegas. That was asking if I was gonna be there. I told him I was going up there to link up with you. So yeah, because I'm like, yeah, bro. Like real talk, I was literally looking at flights and hotels for Las Vegas the other night because I already got everything booked and paid for as far as my Thailand trip and my trip to Chicago in a couple weeks, and then Tennessee a couple weeks after that. So like I'm booked and taken care of the rest of the year outside of obviously coming to Vegas. But let's keep it moving.
That's crazy.
But upbringing, sorry, they will have seen that type of attitude, the types of attitudes where women are there to serve the men, women are there to make the men happy and to make sure that they're looked after, and it's a woman's job. Whereas men, effectively, boys as well, can do what they want. There's no accountability.
Jamichael, that was synthetic G is what we like to call it.
There's no responsibility, and it's absolutely perfectly fine. And I speak as a Pakistani Muslim woman from a Punjabi background, very patriarchal. So I have seen this growing up amongst my own family members, amongst the
how have you challenged it?
And see, and there you go. A westernized Middle Eastern. Let me tell you something, bro. If it's one thing that have noticed, bro, about Middle Eastern women, you are starting to see more and more and more of them come out westernized as hell, just like this woman here. I'm starting to notice that, man. Yeah. Yeah, we in the building, man. I'm gonna be out there, bro. Yeah, looking at the only problem is I can't seem to find a flight. I can't seem to find a flight on the way back at a decent time. Like that was the issue that I was having. I'll take a look at it again. Because it was like, I usually can't check out till like 11 or 12. That flight on the way back, that way back here, then the next flight don't leave till like 5 that afternoon. I'm like, damn, man, you mean to tell me I gotta sit in the airport for hours before I'm like, I don't know, man. I'll take a look. I'll take a look at it again. See if I can make something shake though. Let's get into it.
In your own community, or Aisha, what have you tried to do?
Well, number one, I was very lucky that I was able to get an education, because so many of my friends, people sort of around my age, when I talk to people and I say, well, most of my friends got married at 15 and 16, and then
westernized, educated. All of our other friends got married young. She got educated. Ma'am, you're you're a Western modernized woman. I'm like, that's why you're so. So it makes sense why she's so against this. She is clearly the rebellious one out of the group, because like she said, she comes from a Pakistani background. So,
and they became housewives. Some weren't even allowed to go and finish their GCSEs and get qualifications and able to support themselves.
Yeah, and your reality and your Pakistani culture is not the reality for most women in the West.
Exactly.
We don't marry them at 15 and tell them they're not allowed to go get their education.
And that was from growing up in the 90s in the UK, and then obviously I've gone to university. I was one of the first people female to drive, amongst my community. And these are the little things that I look back on, and I think, gosh, we have come a massive way from back, those years.
Your people.
But in some ways, not so much, and that still makes me very upset, which is why I speak out about it a lot, and I try to show women that are empowered, that have an education, that have good jobs, that are able to make their own decisions. We shouldn't be afraid of these women. We shouldn't be trying to pull them down or try to criticize them or see them as an anomaly, because we're not. And obviously,
have you had pushback from within your own community?
I think I've been very lucky because I'm.
Wow, man. All right, I've had enough of this bullshit. Being men is considered terrorism now. So glad to be living in Saudi Arabia. Once again, let's not tackle the cause of young men feeling ostracized, but instead let's punish them for society's failures. And that is the perfect way to put it. Succinctly put, man. Jesus Christ. Fix your own community before you attack English. If you want women's rights, worry about that one thing and not a guy that lives in Romania. And look, for the Romanian thing, I'm sorry for you, UK bros, but if you're within the EU and you got a good head on your shoulders and you want a nice traditional life, I just did a video today. Look at it. It's all in Bucharest. I'm walking around, raw footage. I'm not even talking most of the time. Just look at the difference of what it looks like, the families, the people. Contrast that with what the hell is going on in the UK today. It's at the end of the link here. It pops up. I'm not going to talk any longer so that it keeps showing up for you guys. If you enjoyed today's episode and you'd like to see more, please like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Help push it in the algorithm. Click.
Insane, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's how you know, bro, there is a war against masculinity, man. I'm telling you, bro. You gotta emasculate the men in order to control society, bro. You really do, man. Yeah, man. I peeped, bro. Bo's new girl, bro. She fine, bro. That's why I was telling guys, like, bro, Bo good, bro. Living well up under his means, making good money. Like, bro, he good, bro. Got him a little new baddie. So they want every month to be Pride Month. Yeah, that sounds about right. I tell you, yeah, it really is unnecessary tone policing. That's the perfect way to put it. Amazing Lovecraft, it really is. We got 83 watching. Please hit that like button, you guys. Crazy, man. Well, it's getting a little late, you guys. I apologize for starting a little late. I'm gonna go. Oh, hold on. Before I go, hold on. Mr. Friday Night Fowler came through with a $20 cash app. Blessings, my friend.
Brother on my own, no brother on your own.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Friday Night Fowler, bro. Oh nah, shit. I'm like, shit. OB Lambo. That's the end of it. But yeah, man. Uh, please hit that like button on your way out. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you guys for tuning in. And until next time, deuces. And y'all know how we ride out when we fly out.